Hi guys, it's me Zim and welcome to a small indie game known as Knight Raider. It is a single player extraction shooter game with zombies. Basically, I don't know why the dev chose this specific sound. I can skip it if I click. I don't know why the dev chose this specific sound in order to actually just have it be just the text noise, but basically, we play as a Knight Raider, a trained soldier that is skilled enough to go out into the field of certain towns, cities, and such. And we go out and find supplies to keep the community that we are stationed at up and running. Can't talk to him yet, but we'll go to the helicopter right now. Hello, pilot. Take us to the easy map. So here we are. Turning on my headlamp and my gun flashlight so I can see what I'm doing. So this is what the game is actually like. You are sent into a dark city and you're supposed to explore. You have a map and you can check and see where it goes. So right now I am headed upward near some buildings. So what I can do is I can go down to this gun store that's nearby. I don't want to make too much noise by sprinting because there are zombies everywhere. This may be easy, but I have been overwhelmed at times, even when trying to escape. So we only have the assault rifle, and we only have our combat knife. So to save ammo, I will use a knife for now. Not assault rifle, SMG. I don't know what I stumble over my words. I'm out of stamina, meaning I can't melee, so I'll just shoot him for the time being. Also, a special zombie behind this corner. Gonna take him out, and gonna quickly load up on ammunition. So now that we've cleared the room, now we can just check these things to see what we can pick up. So we already got an AR2 T2 and an FFC. So we can just quickly grab those. So now we have some more weapons for us to try out. There's a shotgun. Check the counter for anything interesting. Alright, we got another type of shotgun and a new assault rifle. Got some money along with some ammunition for said rifles. Got a new SMG and another shotgun to sell. And another SMG and another rifle. So we can just quickly auto sort. Organization is key. And we can check these drawers for anything of interest, such as junk items like pens, key cards, and stuff like that. And all sorts of stuff, markers. And then after we're done, we just leave the building. Now, since I have a couple keys, I can head over to say a couple apartments to see if I can find anything in those buildings. My infection rate hasn't gone up yet, which is good. Alright, getting close to a nearby apartment. This is a parking lot. Oh no, this is not a parking lot. This is an entire big old building. Didn't know you can aim with the knife. Here we go. This is the apartment building. If we use the apartment key, we are able to get in here. trying to save a decent amount of ammo, and that leads outside. So now we can actually just explore the apartment since the hallway is now clear. The key to open the door, so now we can go in. Out of stamina, so I need to kill you quickly. Alrighty. I had to quickly check something real quick. Ow. So now that we're in this apartment, we can actually just use the keys that I have to go check and see if we have find anything. We've already found some detergent, some soap, and some other things. And then we're gonna check the rest of the apartment. That fridge has gotta have some food. Yep, it's got large bottles of water. Some detergent along with some coffee or paper cups. It could be useful for having cups for people to drink out of for the camp. A garbage bag, some other things. Auto sort. Cups, a thermos. And let's check the rest of this apartment. Copper metal. Also, another thing about this game is that this game also refrigerator. I got a carrot and what looks to be a rotten egg. Okay, diarrhea states. So let me put that back in the fridge. Oh, medical kit. Let's see what they have in here. Got some decent meds. Transfer failed. Target space is too big. Yep. I am full on stuff, which means I need to actually call it and get out. Now this game is actually kind of fun. In fact, this is a solo extraction shooter. This is you don't have to deal with players or anything like that. It's just you versus the world. And after that, aside from that, you change mag. Got guns empty. Now that we're done, we can call the heli. And also this is version 1.5.0, which means this is the one of the major updates that they've made. Also, another thing, the game also has. The game's also relatively not that expensive. It's $5, quite literally. Alright, we are back home, and we don't have a lot of infection. However, we are here, and we did it. We completed our first actual mission. I can't equip any of that stuff. I need to actually go ahead and sell some things. Wherever the guy for selling is. Oh, that's the pet. That's the pet thingy. your scavengers, your guys who try to go find my stuff. Here we go. You are a guy that can buy. Oh no, you can't buy my stuff. However, you have some new equipment as last time I played. You're the guy. Recycler. Here's basically the guy that you go to in order to just dump stuff that you don't need that's worth decent cash, such as the detergent and stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give him all the things that aren't really deemed useful to me. He'll give me cash for it. But I also want to keep in mind that I want to also go and find, also want to actually keep some of the stuff that I find out in the field. Mostly due to the fact that some of the stuff that you might find out in the field will also contribute to. I'm going to throw some duplicate guns in here. Alrighty, that trash bag can go. And then sell off. There we go, made some bank. And now we go into inventory, resort it. Then we can go into our depot, which is basically our little deposit section where we deposit stuff. And we put all the weapons that we obtained in here that we could potentially use later, along with the ammunition that we're not going to use yet. So yeah. So once that's done, this is also the express box. Basically, this is we can pick up a specific stuff in here that actually get us some special things. Such as this SVIP card, used to make virtual payments on your computer. But we haven't had that made yet. We gotta talk to our nerd to get the parts for that to happen. But since that's done, go in here, complete the quest, which gave us a private safety box. So basically, this is a box that we could put items in. We open it up and we can just shove whatever items that we want to keep safe in there. We also got some simple gloves in the process. We'll keep that with us as well. And opening that up makes it so that we can actually see. Yep. That safety box makes so we put stuff in there so when we die or if something happens, we don't make it an extract. Anything in that box is saved. So we can talk to our man. Hello, Joe Master. Talk to the Martin. I think it's this guy. No, that's Kyle. Martin? No, you're the recycler. You don't have a name. Echo. You're the scavenger. That's the pet thingy. You're Xavier. There you go, Martin the doctor. You had third time, huh, rookie? Let me introduce myself. I'm Dr. Martin, responsible for medical and logistics affairs in the camp. We have plenty of opportunities to interact in the future, so there's no need to be so formal. While everyone is at the camp respects me, I'm not some big shot. It looks like this mission was indeed fraught with difficulties, and that's not your fault. Blame that damn boss, that bastard. As you can see, everyone in the camp is swamped with work. The boss has taken most of the supplies, which is why rookies like you don't have proper equipment when sent on missions. Oh no, I'm glad you made it back alive. Welcome back to the Night Raiders camp, commonly known as NRD. Just in case, let me check in condition to make sure you haven't been infected by the zombies. Also, let the nurse provide you with comprehensive treatment. Feel free to ask the nurse to help with your injuries in the future, though there will be a fee. If you want to avoid such high treatment costs, you can try using items to treat yourself. You mentioned currency. Well, in here, we don't use currency, but rather team contribution points, or GP. You earn GP by bringing selected supplies back into the camp and turning them into the camp's recycler. GP serves as a proof of your contribution to the team, showing how much you've brought back or accomplished in return. You can spend GP to access services in the camp, such as buying weapons and ammunition, or purchasing food and medical supplies. So go ahead and try it out. Spend some GP, get treated by the nurse, and sell items to your recycler. So we can go get treated by the nurse, so that all of our afflictions and stuff have been reset. And we'll go to the recycler to go sell some things. Hello, sir. I would like to sell you this one wooden door key because I don't want it. I have too many of them. And after that, we can just go in here, accept our new quest, get some free medical supplies. Our next quest is go back to Martin. Right? To Martin. Our lights are automatically turned off when we go back to base. Great. You're in good health, but I'm still worried that a hot-blooded rookie like you might act recklessly, so I'm prepared some medical supplies for you. Please take care of yourself and don't push too hard. By the way, because of this perpetual night from the dust, the climate is getting colder, so your body temperature will constantly drop while you're on missions outside. You need to stay warm. Please keep these hand warmers. Please, please keep these hand warmers. Next, go see the instructor. I've already spoken to him and asked him to give you some special training. Don't want to see another injured rookie. So now we need to go talk to the drill master and improve our attributes. He'll give us probably something to actually. Come on, rookie. You heard about it from the Dr. Martin. Well, it's hard to refuse when Dr. Martin asks for something. He's the gentlest person in the camp, and everyone respects him. You could say he's the kindest person in the God-forsaken world. After all, he was once a member of the renowned Clover, and those people are exceptional, continuing humanitarian aid in such a harsh world. We don't expect everyone to be as nice as he is. Perhaps Brother Xavier is an exception. He's also a charismatic leader. You say Dr. Martin thinks he's not a big deal? That's quite humble. Dr. Martin is one of the founders of the camp and also established the emergency trauma team here. The new recruits were all rescued from the zombies by his team initially. Maybe these guys are actually the toughest in the camp. Anyway, Dr. Martin asked me to give you some special training. Based on your situation, I've prepared a training program for you. You can come see me anytime for training, but according to the camp's old rules, I have to charge a fee for each session. You can see the required GP cost at the bottom of the training menu. Let's start by training session right now. Don't worry, I won't charge you for the first training because Dr. Martin has already covered it for you. So now I can talk to the drill master and we could level up any of our skills. Physique, strength, willpower, metabolism, immunity, agility, and dexterity. So we will level up physique because extra health will be nice. Very talented rookie. Very talented rookie. Now go earn some GP to continue your training. Maybe one day you'll become as muscular as Alex from Orga Defense Hub, ODH. Though maybe that guy just has really strong genes. By the way, you seem to notice the talent skills section next to the training plan. Those aren't things you can train here with me. If you're really interested, focus on bookstore buildings. There might be some books inside that could be very helpful to you. Read them can grant you some impressive talent skills. But keep in mind, there's no time for reading while on missions. Too dangerous. Bring the books back to camp to study them. I have a book I don't need. I'll give it to you. So, he'll give us that free book, which we'll then can read right now, which is after reading increases our marksman skills. So now we can go talk to him. And now we have a marksman base crit rate up by 1%. So, the next upgrade cost will cost me around that much GP. I need to know how much GP I have in general. It's that much. So I will upgrade my strength next. And I can't do any more upgrades after that. So now we gotta go talk to Martin again. How are you feeling, rookie? You look more determined than before. Having a goal should help you feel less lost, right? Hope you can keep up with your training under the instructor. But now I want you to integrate more integrate more into the NRD family. I'd like to introduce you to our peculiar boy in the camp. Although he doesn't like to reveal his real name, everyone calls him Otaku. This kid is really talented. He set up a simple communication number all by himself. He used to be a member of our amateur radio enthusiast group and knows a lot about hardware. However, this makeshift network is still in the experimental phase. Only a few people are using it. Recently, his computer has been having some issues, so I hope we can help him out and join the R&D communication channel. Go ahead, kid. Alrighty, so that means we gotta go talk to Otaku. And he'll probably give us a rundown on how to fix a computer. Hello, buddy. Never mind. Really bad at greetings and small talk. Welcome to my little base. Dr. Monroe told me that you were here to help. Thanks, buddy. I'm working on some interesting software, but the frequent power outages and unstable voltage in the camp fried my motherboard. What a nightmare. Even worse, after hardware components got damaged too, and fixing them is driving me crazy. To top it off, a batch of parts I asked the scavengers to bring back for me got hijacked on the way. I expect they ran into a golden scarecrow gang. Can't blame them though. They had to hide my package in a digital store, then escaped. Now they can't spare anyone to help me retrieve it, so I have the trouble to make it trip. Ah, hold on. This is frustrating. I'm getting anxious. Here are the keys to the store. If they lock the package in the storage warehouse, you'll need these keys. I'm not sure exactly where they placed it. Everything depends on you now. If you don't come across the digital store, you might have to make a few trips to find it. After entering the city, you can press M to open the mini map to check the digital store. This should be explained in the controls guide. So now our next quest is to go and take this key. Then we gotta go to the easy map, find the digital store, find the package, and then come back alive. Alright, we're here. So where's the digital store? Digital store, right there. I just need to go this way. Here we are. Okay. Clear the place out. Glass display cabinet. There's some technology in here we can grab. Extra computer parts. I'm not gonna take all the computer parts, but I'm gonna take as much as I can. Camp correspondent. Looks like you found the mission item. Click right on your back right. Submit it. Otherwise, you'll be judged as a mission failure if you haven't submitted it when you evacuate. There we go. Delivery request has been made. So now we just need to get the heck out of here. First things first, though, I want to make sure I can grab as much loot as possible. Digital store key. You can see what's here. Got a record and stuff. Nothing too important, but there's a safe here. Who's inside? Oh, this takes a little bit longer to open because of the safe. So, and look at all that cash money. And then we're out. Change mag while I'm doing this. Alright, now that that's done, let's go over to the recycler. Sell off some of this unimportant stuff. So there's a game controller, game controllers, camera tripod, and motor arm. So some of that stuff so I can make some room to pick up whatever the quest gives me. We gotta go talk to Otaku. Done. You can use the computer here anytime. Feel free to do so. Go ahead and check out the communication network I designed. It's pretty crude for now, but eventually I plan to have everyone nearby camps using it. In the post-apocalyptic atmosphere, everyone is on edge, not daring to trust each other, and if it often ends up in fights when they meet in the city, others will probably tell you not to easily trust survivors from other camps when exploring the city. They're right, but I still hope that that by setting up this communication network, we can give everyone a chance to communicate peacefully. If we can talk, we should be able to understand each other. Let's not get into details for now. Go ahead and try the other software called WS Talk on the computer. You can already set up an account for you. Say hello to me for everyone. Oh, that's the crafting station. Hmm? I heard something. Pew 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 pew. Put all this stuff in here so I can get some cash money. That's important. I'm not gonna get rid of that. There we go. And all that money and sell. Look at all that money. Auto sort. Check out the computer. WS Talk. There's Otaku. This is my account, buddy. From now on, we'll communicate in here. Others in the camp should be contacting you soon, and many missions will be posted here as well. But Brother Xavier seems to dislike communicating via software. I also have some things I'd like to ask you to help with. Finding some computer parts for me. I'm planning to upgrade the computers and show you what online entertainment was like before the crisis. There's a small token of appreciation. Please take it. The spare change for WS Talk can be used later to recharge, and become bit points. BP. Bitpoints can be used as special currency and software in the future, but you'll have to help me develop those new features first. Oh, that's all. That's it for now. I'm gonna go back to coding. All right. So we have pet shop, AnyPay, gunsmith, blind box, beauty center, and shopping. Not open yet. So that means we can get access to that later. So now we completed that. We now have access to the drugstore key on our digital store key, an ID card for specific warehouses, and a fanny pack, which is basically an extra storage bin. So now we have another storage outlet. Now our objective is to view the information in VC Talk, or WS Talk. Looks like you two are getting along great, Rookie. That kid seems really happy, and I couldn't resist the enthusiasm by communicating with using his software. However, I need your help with something. The boss took my entire emergency trauma team for a mission. Xavier and his men went to assist them. This guy is just causing me trouble. I really like to give him a beating. I found a pharmacy that hasn't been looted yet. I need you to check it if there are any medicines worth salvaging. Can we with this? I know you can't bring all the medicines back by yourself. You just need to confirm if there's value in salvaging them. I'll send someone to collect them afterward. I think Otaku gave you the key to the pharmacy. He might have been too excited to mention it, but you should have received it. Remember, if you don't come across the pharmacy, you might have to make a few trips to find it. After entering the city, you can press M to open the map. Usual. I have a few things here that need your help. Are you in trouble? Are you available? Sure. Great. I was just worried about not having anyone to help. Can you help me find some computer parts? To be honest, the computer you used before was my experimental machine. I need to move it to another location. As long as you find the parts, I promise to assemble a computer for you that's even better than mine. It will be able to run the latest blind box software design. Let me experience entertainment from the old era. Don't worry, although the items in the software are virtual, anything you draw, I'll spend my GP to acquire and carry it for you. The GP comes from those golden cards you use, which can be used to obtain some very valuable goods, although only I have the channels to utilize them properly. Alright, so that's it. I do want to continue on, but that'll be later. The game auto saves every time we complete a quest. So, and we have two quests now. So we have to go get submit a circuit motherboard and more other parts later on down the line. And then we have to do main story quest for the dock. But until then, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. And I'll probably play more of this, because I haven't played it in a while. and it's a pretty fun $5 game. I highly recommend it. The link in for the game will be in the description. Take care, everyone.